3, 2, 1. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hunter, and my friends here are. You want to introduce yourselves?
Alright, I'm Colby.
I'm Derek.
Yeah, this is the No Name Podcast. This is the first episode, or
Kind of defeats the purpose of no name
For-
giving
for-
names, but yeah, we got it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah. So what have you guys been doing lately?
Should we give ourselves number one? Should we give ourselves nicknames instead of no name?
No, it's just I don't know. What's the No Name Podcast?
Number two, number three.
I don't know.
No, we're good with our names.
Yeah. So have you seen the gameplay for the new Halo? I haven't watched the trailer, the actual story mode trailer, but I saw the gameplay trailer. I do need to find time.
I've only watched the trailer so far. I haven't gotten to the gameplay.
I saw the gameplay. I didn't see the story mode. So, can you tell us a little bit about, the story mode trailer? What do you remember? It may have been a while since you've seen it. I don't know.
I just saw the intro trailer, the first trailer I gave out.
The intro trailer. You mean the one with the pelican?
The teaser trailer?
Mm-hmm.
What all have you seen about it, Derek?
Oh, the gameplay.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I
hated how there were. I hated how there was no music.
No music. You said.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose.
There's
honestly,
no music in the game. That was the development part.
Yeah, it's still
Okay,
in development. I'm sure.
okay, so when you remember how when you're on Halo 1 and you're on the second mission and then you get out of the life pod, it just opens up and the music starts.
Mm-hmm.
That's you don't get that feeling in the Halo Infinite, at least in the gameplay trailer.
I mean, want to know one person mentioned about the gameplay trailer? He's the first pilot not to die when crash landing in a Halo game. A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really need to find time to really play through all the Halo games. I played through parts of them, but I really need to find time to play through all of them.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The Arbiter crash landed.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I really need to find time to play through the story modes and all of them. I really need to find time.
Why are we talking about Halo then?
I mean, I know a decent amount about it. It is it's a fun game. I really need to find time to play through all of it, but I know enough about it.
You never do.
I know. There's a lot of games I need to play all the way through eventually. It's just so many,
Mm.
You start playing one game and you start playing another game. It's just it's something I need to stop doing. I just need to stick to one thing for a little while. I'm sure everyone's done something like that. Something I try not to do it with anime unless I'm really not enjoying the anime that much. Sometimes I'll try to find the anime, see if it looks good. If I'm really not into it, then I'll just go start off in something I was watching.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I still haven't finished Dying Light. The story mode, I know.
Okay. Getting back to the actual thing.
Hold on, we're on games. Dying Light is actually a really good game. Actually, they're coming out with number 2.
I know. That's why I need to hurry up and finish the first one. I swear, Derek.
One was really good.
Hold on.
I hope 2 is
Where's
better.
Derek?
Grab it
Thank
out.
you.
We'll wait
Yeah.
for him to get back in.
Okay. Yeah. I think he's okay. Okay, he's back.
Okay.
He's probably still connecting.
What I was saying about Dying Light 2 is in the gameplay trailer, it looked like they upped the parkour also. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy for that also.
Yeah. Hey, Derek, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't say anything as soon as you joined back, so I thought you were still loading in. So.
Yeah, this is just not working out.
It actually kind of is.
No.
Oh, are we talking about the call?
He's talking about the mic. His mic, he cuts out. He's cutting out.
Here, Derek, I think I know why your mic's cutting out.
Yeah, because it's on a phone.
No, that's something in the sound settings. We'll worry about that later. Just, So, I think I got through, at least over 50%, I finished, at least 50% of the game, Dying Light. I think it's more than 50%. It's just, I want to try to see which part, I'm on, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's maybe hasn't finished it, like me. I don't want to spoil anything.
So pumped for Dying Light 2. I didn't really care for the story much on the Dying Light 1, but maybe they can turn it around.
I liked it, even though so far, I haven't finished the game, like I said, but so far, actually, I kind of like the story. It's just, I don't really know how to explain it, but I like it, personally.
There's some parts I like, but, I tried it, but I just couldn't get into it, though. The other parts of the game are fantastic.
Yeah.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to use at first because you're adjusting the parkour, and then also the sensitivity and the buttons are different than other parkour games.
I don't really know about the weapons, though. Honestly, not the weapons, the guns.
Mm-hmm.
You get a very small amount of ammo, and even when you do get to use it, it's really shitty.
Yeah, and it goes by really fast after you start using it.
So I hope they fix that too. The only thing you could actually really harm was the humans, and you didn't really fight those often.
Yeah. One thing that really satisfied me, those men that work for Rise, however you say his name, they'll come after you. I know I sound a little sadistic, but I love killing those guys, knowing that they did horrible things, you just cut them up with a machete and they would just, start, grunting in pain, I'm sorry, but I really enjoyed that. I know it sounds really
It was actually kind of a funny part. It just cuts in, it's just you from a cutscene, then it cuts into you just automatically just start killing them. You're like, here we go, it's gonna be fun, we're gonna have some fun, it's great.
I really wish you could use a gun without alerting all the zombies, honestly.
They have silencers.
Yeah, true. And at the same time, though, it would kind of take some of the challenge away. I guess, I don't know. That they made it to where they didn't alert the zombies.
Honestly, I just wanted to use a gun, but it was just so crap.
Right now, there's not really a good zombie game. Or a post-apocalyptic.
What are you talking about? There's Left 4 Dead.
Okay, but when was the last one that came out? Xbox 360? Right?
Okay, I know you're wrong. It's just that I don't remember what it was.
Left 4 Dead 2. That was on Xbox 360. I played them. The thing is,
there's also Resident Evil.
Okay.
Phone? Oh yeah, I do have Left 4 Dead 2 on PC. I know. I wish it was cross-platform, because one cool thing about the PC version, let's just say mods are easily installable. You could do modded maps or whatever, custom maps, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like Call of Duty World at War in the PC. There was a lot of DLC, not DLC, modded maps you could download.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to find time, to record some footage of some of those maps. Yeah, for
but
those.
None of us have PCs except you.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about another zombie game though that's coming out. It's on PC. It's a new one that's coming out. It's called Dead Matter or Dead Matter. Have you heard of it, guys?
I think I know what you're talking about. Is it that one zombie game that's going to come out? Basically, you don't have you don't have a map or anything. It's just an open world, and you kind of have to figure everything out.
And you have to learn your way around the city and country.
Yeah, there's no map.
Yes. There's alarms on houses. You get to make bases in gas stations and warehouses.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the no map thing. I mean, I can see how it'd be frustrating, but
Please
also
tell me it's first person.
It is fully first person. There's no
Yeah,
third person. It's only first.
yeah. My younger
Oh.
brother Hayden sent me something about that game on TikTok. He sent me like a video on TikTok talking about it. I mean, Derek, I know I don't like TikTok, but you know,
I'm not going to talk about it on this.
yeah,
Dead Matter
true.
has actually been developed for a while. It's like I remember first hearing about it about a year and a half ago. I want to say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they better not like, hopefully they don't let this whole pandemic like, like I don't know, hopefully the pandemic doesn't like, delay it or make it to where it's canceled because I mean, that game seems to be a serious matter, so I'm sorry. It's it does look pretty good.
I think the reason people don't play zombie games, or they're not making them anymore, is because it's just kind of died out. Honestly,
It is pretty
It's
repetitive.
also kind of hard to make zombie games too.
I mean, not really.
I mean, if you think about it, like I don't know a whole lot about coding or video game development, but I can imagine they have to make a whole lot of AIs and like it's just not. There's a lot of. I'm sure there's a lot of coding and programming to get them all to work right, since there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And even with all the coding, I'm sure like a lot of times you'll see zombies in video games acting a little weird. You know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, Colby, I remember one that's on Xbox One X or One on the my bad on
Dead
the
Island?
Xbox One. It's called Zombie with a ZOMBI.
I'll turn on my Xbox in a second and take a look at it.
Yeah. Oh, want to know something? Want to know? I wish like that you could do in Dead Island though. Like how a lot of the zombies would be in bikinis. Like I wish you just I'm like this like sliced like actually I probably should say this on the podcast. I don't know like just like but I mean
you could slice that tie that's keeping it together.
no, I was talking about like it's. I mean, I know I'm talking about a zombie, but it's just cut up every part of his body. I
It
guess.
was a person.
You're in a zombie.
So, I mean, wait, Hunter, that's necrophilia.
No, not that. No, I mean like just cut it up.
Yes,
I wasn't talking about necrophilia. I wasn't talking about screwing it. I was not talking about that.
He just wants to see some zombie.
Zombie titties, yeah.
Yeah.
That's necrophilia.
It was a joke, young man.
Correct. Can't believe you're attracted to dead things.
No.
Speaking of munting, I've already told you about that one song, that old death metal song.
No, I'm sorry.
I come, dude. I'm sorry.
Stop. What were you gonna say about these zombies? I really want to know. What were you wanted to do to them?
Just slice them up, like slice up their genitalia and all that.
No.
I'm so sick. I am so messed
Why do
up.
you listen to death metal all the time?
No, I really just like the guitar.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not really fast focused on what it's singing about. I mainly just like the guitar. Just like it's just like I probably shouldn't say on the podcast what some of the songs like. Actually, I don't know.
Just don't, to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think it's that bad, but I'm not going to just to be safe. They get pretty dark, and some lyrics can be kind of controversial, I guess. So, yeah. So, what all have you been doing during quarantine? Like,
Mostly still working. I still work fast food.
as you
I'm
know,
actually
like,
trying to get out of it.
as you guys know, obviously people on this watching the podcast or listening don't know, but I haven't been able to get a job because, like, I was supposed to finish my driving school back in February, but that's when the COVID-19 stuff started really getting crazy. So, yeah, I still haven't gotten my driver's license. I mean, I got a learner's permit. I need to ask my dad to, like, take me out to drive, or my uncle. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about my dad because like I'm worried he's gonna get nervous if I drive. I mean, not that I'm irresponsible or anything. I'm pretty cautious myself, but I'm a little scared to like drive on like the freeway because not the freeway, like basically where there's a lot of traffic because it's been a while since I've actually been out driving, and I probably need to get reused to it.
Yeah.
So what about you? So what? Oh, Derek, you dirty. So you've been doing? So I don't know.
Hey. All right, I got back. I just turned on my Xbox. Oh, what was the game called? One more time, Derek.
Okay, it was Zombie with ZOMBI.
B. Okay.
It's a British zombie game, but it's like you're this one guy, but you're not overpowered at all, and it feels like an actual horror zombie game.
So what are the missions like? Like for example, like if you're trying to go.
I got pissed for a second, and then I didn't play it, and then my Game Pass got deleted, so I couldn't really finish it. But one thing I did, so one of the missions I was doing was that you were supposed to go out and get like I think it was gas or something, and you're supposed to bring it to your base.
I thought it was going to be tea because it's British zombie game. Huh. I'm sorry.
That will get you crucified. I'm going to do it right now. Where do you live again?
I'm not sure we should say where we live on the podcast. Nothing against the British. It's a joke.
Came out in 2015. Yeah.
Came out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game though.
Yeah.
Did anyone had those like friends that were sheltered that weren't allowed to play like certain video games or watch R-rated movies for a while?
Yes, I had plenty of those friends.
I was one of them for a little while. I will say that for like a long time ago.
Especially whenever it happens like that.
Yeah,
you feel like you're the only one who can do pretty much anything, and then you have your friends that are like, "Nah, I can't do that, man. I'm out."
Yeah, it's just I was that kid who wasn't allowed to do a lot of stuff. Like it's just I would just feel like, and yes, for those who are listening, I'm on the autism spectrum, but I'll be like, I wonder, is it because I have autism that I'm like that I'm not allowed to play this game because everyone else is? I don't know, but
what?
I don't know. I don't know. So,
what?
I don't know. But there was a lot of games I wasn't allowed to play. Like my dad didn't let me play GTA until I turned like I think 15. Sorry, 14.
Dude, that's most parents.
I mean, GTA is understandable, but
because you're
okay, maybe GTA is a little understandable, but games like Call of Duty I wasn't allowed to play for a little while.
I mean, some parents do that too because it's an M-rated game.
Yeah.
So back to what we were saying about Halo, honestly, the gameplay, they said it's old. The ones they showed at the trailer.
Yeah. I mean, it's because like the first I think it was either in the gameplay trailer, and they released 1080p footage, but they didn't release 4K footage. And people were actually to see how that it looked better when they saw it in 4K. I guess I don't know, because they said it didn't look as good in 1080p.
People didn't really like it because if you zoomed in on some parts of the trailer, you could see stuff cutting in and out, and then on other parts, with the Covenant, like the brutes, they look plastic. And
yeah,
I do like the weapons placements and all the new weapons that I saw in the grappling hook. Oh, yeah. There's new things in every Halo.
You like the grappling hook, don't you? Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, he likes to grab things with it. I'm sorry.
That would kill somebody, probably.
Yeah, just rip off an alien's penis.
Yeah, sure do like talking about Halo.
I'm sorry, I had to say it. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's one way to kill an alien, I guess.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it'll bleed out,
I don't like how they said it's going to be open world, though. I mean, I might not like it.
I mean, it may turn out well.
It feels like it's just going on a trend with open world stuff right now.
Yeah.
with a lot of
The
these
core,
games.
I think it should be mission by mission, but I guess I'll give it a try. Not
I
that I
mean,
have a choice anyway, but still, it'd be interesting.
I mean, I may wait until other people get it and see the reviews. You know, look up gameplay myself, see if it's any good. Because it may turn out really well, but it also could be like, you know, the next Fallout 76. You know, it could turn out really horrible.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's okay. I don't
Speaking
think
of
that's going to
Fallout
happen.
76, I actually got it, pre-ordered it with my Xbox. I mean, yeah, I needed an Xbox, but I thought about getting
I
a game.
feel bad.
I regret getting the 76. Like, no! It was such a big mistake.
It's
But
so
kind of turned it
bad.
around. They've kind of turned around now, but I guess it's kind of too late to do that. To
Yeah,
go back.
yeah. Like, it's just,
Okay,
like,
it wouldn't be so bad if things that you build. Thanks, Hunter. If it wouldn't be so bad if you could just build things and it would be saved over. You know, like Ark. If it was more like Ark, honestly, it would be Ark, but in Fallout, it would just be better.
Oh, the thing at Fallout
You get to
76.
pick your servers and it doesn't pick them for you.
Like, the thing is, with Fallout 76, people should have waited until it came out to see how good it was. Because, like, when it was first announced, pre-orders went through the roof, according to a lot of people. Like, a lot of people pre-ordered it, let's just say that. And many people had regrets.
That was not the problem with 76. The
I know.
problem is that it was an open game and you have nothing to do. Anything you build would be gone, and you only have a limited item space.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe it's
That
still
was
open.
that was like one of my main things was that you couldn't have a certain amount of items.
Yeah,
That
like,
sucked.
a lot of people still play it. Even my dad does this. They'll have a separate account to store more items.
That's retarded.
I mean,
Wait, that's not retarded. My bad. That's smart.
so, yeah, task failed successfully, I guess.
The developer shouldn't have done it like that, though. And honestly, it would be a lot more fun if you could just build if they had servers like other servers. You can make private servers. You can go to a public server and you can build things, and it would actually save over.
Yeah. I haven't really played Fallout 76 for myself, so I don't really know a whole lot of this stuff for myself, but I don't really plan on playing it that much. I may give it a try. I probably will. Because my dad has a couple copies of it, I guess. So I'll give it a try. Maybe even get some footage from my YouTube channel. You know, see if that goes well. I don't know. But at the same time, it could get a lot of dislikes. Some people have a strong hate for that game.
I have a strong hate for that game.
There you go. I mean, I probably won't have anything to do with it then.
Okay, Bethesda has ruined my hopes and dreams with Fallout 76, and I will never forgive them.
Fallout 76 was pretty bad. But speaking of Bethesda, I am looking forward to the new Elder Scrolls 6.
I don't think you're going to be with this Bethesda, the one that's currently running. I don't think they're going to be very.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that, like, if they
hopes up.
fuck up the new one, Elder Scrolls 6, Valenwood, I believe it's Valenwood, then I'm done. I'm never buying a game from them again. But still,
okay, Bethesda's only good when they work with a different company, like id Software.
Yeah.
Oh, so I kind of wish more people had, like, you know, the Elder Scrolls Online. I played it a little bit by myself. It's not bad. It's just it's better if you have people to play it with.
I had that on PlayStation, and it was actually pretty fun. Like I said, it was like you said, it was pretty boring with no other people to play with. But yeah it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, if you get it, we can play it eventually, I guess.
To be honest?
All it is an RPG, like a standard RPG, third person.
It's kind of like the Elder Scrolls, I guess. I don't know.
Is it
Except it's online.
like World of Warcraft or something?
No. I don't know.
I never played that. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I never played World of Warcraft. Well, didn't you have to pay for that game every month long, like when it was popular?
Yeah, there's memberships.
I don't know.
Yeah. Warcraft has memberships on it.
So you couldn't play it for free. You can, like, buy it one time and have it.
Nope, it was membership.
So people would pay a bunch of money every month just for one game. Actually, I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, we
it
do that.
is
We
a
do that.
very
With the,
fun game.
I mean, we do that with our Minecraft realm, and we don't see a problem with that. So,
Well,
you know,
y'all
well,
don't
you
get
do,
to
you
pay
do,
for
you
it.
do, Colby.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you do.
Y'all don't get to say anything. About
Yeah,
that.
true. Yeah. Yeah. If I'm able to
Until
get a
you start
job,
giving him money to pay for it, you
Yeah,
don't get to
Colby?
say anything about it.
Colby,
Yeah.
if I'm like, you know, like if I'm able, obviously I will be able to get a job, but not anytime soon. You need to create a bank account just for the Minecraft, not a bank account, like, you know, like a separate, like, not a separate account, but a
Saving.
certain, like, yeah, savings just for the Minecraft realm. So its members can send money just in case you're not able to pay for it 1 month or whatever, or you could do some of that if you need to, you know?
It's $8. I think I'll be okay. But then
Okay.
again, I have subscriptions to a lot of other stuff. So, hey, maybe. I don't know.
It's like $8 a month, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
I thought it was $6.
yeah.
If I ever need help paying for it, then I'll tell y'all. Y'all can maybe help me, but I
Yeah.
think I'm pretty good on that.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure people may think that's dumb, you know, it's just kind of, I mean, you know, so I can't really say too much about the World of Warcraft membership. I mean, because people have different priorities, people like different things, so I can't, I mean, I've never played the game for myself either, so I can't really shit on it.
I mean, okay, so think about it like this. Why do people play games?
For enjoyment.
Yes, and people like World of Warcraft, especially if there's a lot of people and they're obviously keeping on paying for it.
Yeah.
Do I think it's right to keep on paying for it, like the developers doing this? I mean, no, but
If it makes you happy, then
it's
go
what
for
the
it. If it
people.
doesn't, then don't.
Yeah. It's just, if I don't want to if I
But
don't
the
want to
people-
buy something, I don't have to, you know? Like, who am I to, like, you know, get mad at someone else for buying something? If they really enjoy it, that's really how they want to spend their money, let them be. So, I mean, we've all had a problem, like, you know, where we,
you
like...
could advise them you could advise them and tell them your points and why it's shit sometimes, like, what's
I mean,
76?
Personally, I'd say it's not my kind of game, because I will say this, I mean, obviously, like, I feel like this generation as a whole does kind of worry a little too much about what other people are doing, in a way. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with every once in a while, but if you're constantly saying you shouldn't spend your money on this, like, you know, every single second, I mean, we've all been guilty of that, like, you know, worrying about what other people are doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just...
Mind your own damn business. If I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I'll do it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Unless you're doing...
there are certain guidelines, okay, like... Okay,
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
if
but like,
you-
Yeah.
there are certain boundaries that you just say, oh, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, if somebody's about to do something...
certain things are a no, like, really, dude, like, just stop doing that. And the other things are like, okay.
Like, if somebody's doing something that's actually harming themselves, like, you know, like, could be harming them physically, then maybe get involved. Like, you know, if it's drugs or alcohol, but, you know, but if they just like to spend their money a certain way, as long as they're not spending it all on something, as long as they're, like, you know, still doing well.
You don't, okay, if you get enjoyment out of digging up dead people, you shouldn't do
I'm not, no, I wasn't talking about that.
Stop.
I wasn't talking about that.
That's when
Are
I'm
you
going to say
serious?
to stop.
Derek, that was a joke. Quit bringing that up.
Oh, God.
It's just making a statement that there are certain boundaries that cannot be crossed.
Yeah. Does you ever see your friend
If
digging
you
up
get
a...
enjoyment out of
Sorry.
you get enjoyment out of doing that. You get enjoyment out of doing that, but I have every right to call you weird as fuck, and you should probably go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if, like, you know, somebody was actually doing that and be like,
No,
He's
no.
and somebody just sees them and be like, you're living your life how you want to. You do your thing.
You owe me $8,000. I'm going to get every last penny.
No, you're violating profit, sir. No, I'm losing the money.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Speaking of quarantine, though, like, since this whole quarantine thing started, I've never masturbated more in my life. Like, honestly. Derek and Max like one, by the way.
I don't want to hear it, man.
We're not talking about that. No. Go back. No, we're going to...
You see, this is one of the things that you just don't do. especially on a
It's fine.
podcast.
It's fine. I'm sure.
It's
I'm
not
sure.
fine.
I'm
It's
sure.
not.
Misfit, I'm sure the Misfits have talked about worse.
No,
You're gonna get it's our first episode.
I marked it as explicit. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but like I'm sure a lot of people have said they've watched more porn than they ever have in their life since the quarantine. I mean, Pornhub is like premium is not free, so
I'm not sure about porn, honestly. I mean, I can't really talk about it unless I get into politics. I'm just not going to say anything.
Okay. So,
But I will say it's bad for you.
I mean, if you
watch it all the time or something like that, if you get addicted to it, it's just bad for you.
yeah,
That's
I can
what I'm
agree on
gonna say.
that. If you're single, it's a little different.
Like it's an okay outlet if you do it not often. Maybe once a week.
Every
maybe
once in a while would be good, but
maybe 2 or 3 times a month. 2 or 3 times a month is pretty okay.
Dude, that's more than okay. I was just more thinking like 1 time a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe do it like 2 times a week, maybe a little more than I'd like to admit, but So
I don't think people would like to listen to us about our masturbating history. So
Now let's get out of this. Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
What's another game that's coming out? Oh, what about that one coming out? Cyberpunk.
Yes.
I saw some stuff about it.
Valhalla. Maybe Far Cry 6. Any of those 3 games y'all know about?
Oh yeah, that's a perfect transition. We should have transitioned from masturbating to cyberpunk.
I'm just trying to change it, dude. I don't want to say the masturbation thing all night, but yeah, whatever. I mean, we can. I mean, I'd do it. No, I'm not going to get in that. Oh my god.
Yeah, just a bunch of guys in a circle.
I know, but seriously, can I ask a question? It's your choice whether you want to answer it or not. You could just say no comment. But what's the most times you ever masturbated with an ejaculation in one day? There has to be an ejaculation for it to count. What's the most times you've ever masturbated in one day, or within the same 24 hours?
One day, I would have to say...
I'm gonna crucify you.
8.
Mine's 5. Dang it, I thought I had the most.
No. Me,
fucking boomers.
Yeah.
What about you, Derek?
Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, I need to look up some. I need to look up some footage of it. I've seen some footage of it. I haven't looked into it.
The trailers got me, honestly. It really got me. I don't really want to buy it, honestly.
Yeah, what's wrong with the trailers?
Unless you can say otherwise, why I should.
What's wrong with the trailers?
It was just really uninteresting.
Was it gameplay or was it like story?
Both, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll wait until it comes out, and maybe wait for people to wait and see if people wait. I can't even talk today. Wait and see what people say about it.
Well, apparently you can do more stuff. It's going to be an AO rating game, apparently, maybe.
I mean,
because you can have...
Yeah, you can customize your genitals.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna make mine massive.
Make it a third leg.
I am so sorry for the guy that had to make that.
I know, you guys are probably bleeding.
Guys, I want to let y'all know. So, just a little bit about me. So, my senior year, well, I was in cross country for junior and senior year, right? And I had the idea in junior year, but I just never did it. Then senior year, I finally did it. Before every race, I would pop a Viagra pill, and my coach saw me once, and popping the Viagra pill. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" I'm like, "Well, I'm getting ready for the race. I'll have 3 legs. I'll be untouchable."
That didn't actually happen, did it?
Maybe I did for one of the races, but I really regret it because it was just pushing all. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, you looked you were hung.
I actually did it. No, like only
It made you run fast because you didn't want anybody seeing that.
No, it was just tough because like you can't get it down once you take it. Like no, it's not gonna happen. After a while, then yeah, but like during what a 5K race, that's running with a bone with a 5K race.
Yeah.
That's
And,
what is that 20? For me, it's about 18 minutes or so.
Yeah.
With a rock hard boner running, sweating. Like no, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, and then you walk past the cheerleaders and cum in your pants.
To be fair, you're not thinking about the race, honestly.
Honestly, no.
Please tell me you heard that.
Yeah,
Dude, I was thinking that maybe you could get there faster because your boner was out or something.
You just walk
I can
past.
get there
That's what
faster
I was-
because I'm running on 3 legs. That was my mindset. But no, I actually got slower because
Yeah.
it's not a leg; it's a drag.
So you
Dude, what are you talking about? When you're at the finish line, you can have your dick out and just have that be. You can cross the finish line.
Yeah.
It's my victory prize, girl. Everyone. Oh no.
Yeah. Hey, Colby.
Yeah.
So, were there any cheerleaders?
No.
If I had to say, when you ran past them, I was like, "Is it gonna have to be cam in your pants?"
Well, a lot of what's no.
God damn it.
It was bad though. It was bad.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something really dumb I did back in middle school?
Yeah.
So I had like a mini speaker hooked up to my phone. Like that one app on your phone that makes gun noises called the iGun Pro. I hooked it up to my mini speaker and had it on the shotgun sound, and I put it behind the kid and scared him. I'm surprised I didn't get ISS for that. Like honestly, why did I do that?
Oh my god!
This is back in
Why
middle
did
school.
I not hear about
This is back in the school we went to. Don't say the name of it because it's a podcast, but this is back at the school we went to, the middle school.
Yeah. Whenever we went to
That's
school,
amazing. I wish I did that now.
Oh my god! I'm surprised. I mean, luckily the teacher knew I was special. Like I had autism, so she didn't give me. I didn't get in as much trouble as I should have. All because I had
Dude,
autism.
ISS was cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could
in middle school, yeah, it was.
I never got ISS in 7th or 8th grade. I did get it in 6th grade. I went to it. I was at a different school at the time, though.
Dude, I don't know why these
middle
kids
school
saying
guys-
ISS was bad. Honestly, you could just do your work and just not get interrupted at all.
Honestly, in middle school, I got sent to the principal's offices and ISS about 3 times a month. Like, I was terrible.
When was this?
No, you weren't.
Middle school,
Uh,
all 3 years, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I got sent to ISS in the principal's office pretty much 4 times a month.
Did you ever get DAP?
Huh? No. No, I just got sent to the office.
Oh yeah, you remember
Why?
that one friend of ours? I'm not sure if we should say his name, but I remember he was wearing sweat shorts or sweat, and he had popped a boner during math class, and he started flexing it.
That sounds like him, and I think I know who it is.
I'll message it in the chat. Don't say the name. Don't say it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't say his name. I want to protect his privacy for the podcast.
I thought so. I thought it was
Yeah.
him. I knew.
Yeah, I just want to protect his privacy.
Only him.
Me and him, we had the same English teacher for 2 years in a row. All right,
Oh
like
yeah,
it was the same teacher, and we
wasn't I in there with you guys?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You were. Dude, it was so funny. We dicked around every single day.
I just kind of did my work. I'd literally listen to music. Keep in mind, this before I got into more extreme metal music, I was a hard rock kind of person. I listened to Green Day, Breaking Benjamin, Foo Fighters, and all that, more alternative stuff. But, I just listened to my music the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What were we saying, Colby?
Anyway, me and Alex were just dicking around. One day, we just flipped our hoodies backward to where the hood had covered our face, and
Dude, I remember this.
Hold on. We just started doing the chicken dance all throughout the room. And the teacher's like, "What are y'all doing? Sit down." We're like, "Nope, we can't. We got to do the chicken, and we got." It was
Why don't I remember
for like
that?
3 minutes straight. She just like, "What the hell? guys, sit down.
How come I don't remember that? I might have had my headphones on, not paying attention.
No, it was one of those days that you weren't there. Or it was the second. It was either the first year or the second year. One of those years you weren't there.
Yeah. It was the first year of middle school, like, you know, like the 6th grade year I wasn't there. I was at a different school. It was because the school you were at, or that we were all at in 7th and 8th grade, it didn't have the special ed program. So, you know, yes, I'm that autistic, but, you know. But, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of times I could have my headphones on. I just wouldn't give a fuck about what was going on around me. I would just pay attention to my music and my book, you know, to what I was reading. Which, I'll be honest, I was a little more focused on my music, but I did try to read as well. Sometimes I would act like I was reading and just focus on my music.
It was 100 Ways to Play with Wiener. No.
No.
What was the book?
I don't remember. I'd read a lot of the middle school series. That was actually, I forgot who it was by, what the author was by, but it was like middle school, the worst years of my life, from middle school, get me out of here, those books, you know? I used to read Diary of Wimpy Kid a lot. I'm sure, did you guys read those a long time ago?
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, did they still make those?
Sadly.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different, I'm sure it's a different audience now.
One.
Audience is mainly middle school kids, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I read them back in elementary school, before middle school. So, I used to really like those.
I started elementary, then my last time reading it was before freshman year for high school. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, I think the last one I read, was it Long Haul or Old School? I don't know. I think the old school one is the last one I read, and then I kind of stopped reading the series. I don't know. So. Oh yeah, I've told my new headset came in, by the way. I don't have the Astro Gaming headset mixer thing that's going to allow me to like listen to stuff multiple devices at once, a little easier. But I have the headphones. The Astro Gaming mixer is going to come in on Wednesday. Today's Monday, by the way, for those who are listening. Well, right now it is for us. So.
All right.
Oh. So
what's that other topic we could talk about, boys?
I don't know. Oh, so do you want to hear something dumb I did back in 4th grade? Honestly, it's kind of funny. That's still a little embarrassing, but so this is 4th grade. Obviously, I didn't really stay at school the whole day. A lot of times, because I'd go to this place, there was some kind of behavior therapy since basically trying to kind of help me take control of, quote unquote, take control of my autism, I guess. I don't know. But the teacher, at the school though, wouldn't let me go to the water fountain, and I was complaining. Want to know what I did? I got pieces of paper, ripped it up and covered up the whole room. I literally got multiple pieces of paper. I just go in, rip it up, put it in different places on the floor, go get another piece of paper, rip it up, put it on another place on the floor. I'm not even kidding. The whole fucking room was covered. The whole room.
Oh, hey, Leonard, do you remember whenever that teacher, the one we shared for English, one day
who was your teacher?
I can't say it right now. I don't really remember, but I think I'll message in the chat in a minute. But it was that day where I had the water bottle.
Oh, and, Power Crotch.
Oh
yeah, okay.
I finished it all, and then I asked her, "Hey, can I go get a refill?" I went out, got a refill, came back a minute later. I I downed it all in about 30 seconds, and then I said, "Hey, can I go get another refill?" She's like, okay. And then I go, I refill it, I come back, I down it all again, and she sees me this time. She's like, "What the hell is going on?" That's what her face was. And I ask her, "Hey, can I go get a refill again?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Please." She's like, "Fine, last time." I come back a minute later, refill my water bottle. I drink it all in the class. Oh my god! And she's like, "Do not ask if you need to go refill." I was like, "No, I don't need a refill. Can I go to the restroom?" Oh my gosh!
Oh, you remember the Power Crotch thing of to pop in the water bottle? Do you remember that one? When you did that, Colby?
Which one?
The Power Crotch story, when you pop the water bottle between your legs. The let off.
Where you twist the water bottle and you...
Yeah, you put it between your legs and and you were like power crotch and you popped the lid off. I think it hit somebody.
Yes. So I'm just sitting in class and this is the most boring class, which is still the same teacher that we keep talking about. God, it was just so boring. But one day, I think it was the same day. If not, it was a different day. I had another bottle of water, but it was empty. And I was sitting down. I was wondering, what could I do to disrupt the class? What could I do? And so I got the idea. I am going to make a loud sound, but not with myself. What can I make it with? Oh, I have a bottle of water in front of me. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I I try to expand the water bottle as much as I can, and I tighten it as much as I can after the cap is on, where there's a bunch of pressure in it. And then about 30 seconds after I do that, I'm just looking around and like, all right, how many people do I think are going to jump off their seats? And I put the water bottle between my legs, and I squeeze my legs as hard as I can. And then the bottle pops. I'm like, and I'm like, power crush!
I don't think that was during class. I think that was during
lunch.
I think
During lunch.
Yeah, it was like when we were getting it was like it was in between classes, like you remember that big room where all the classroom doors were, It wasn't like there with all like the table, the chairs, not in the actual classroom, but it was like some sort of lobby.
Oh, the space outside the classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little area outside the class. It's like a class away from class.
Yeah.
But anyway, outside, I did it outside. She heard the big pop. She came out wondering, what the hell is happening? Like, what just happened? I told her, I was like, oh, that was me. My leg popped. I'm like, what? My leg popped. What do you mean? Oh, I did this. So I just power crushed it again between my legs. I'm like, power crush! And that was one of the times she sent me to the principal's office. I was like, oh,
this is why the teachers hated you.
No, I know. I knew she hated me, and I didn't like her either.
Oh, you remember in math class? I remember you doing this in math class.
Is this why you passed? Because she didn't want to have you again.
Yeah, probably. Because I had her 2 years in a row. 2 in a row.
Yeah, eighth grade we had a different teacher. Were we in the same class in 8th grade, the same English class? I don't remember if we were.
Yes, I was in that same stupid class 2 years in a row.
No, I'm talking about 8th grade. Which class were you in 8th grade? Actually, don't say it. Were you in the same one?
No, Hunter. I had a different teacher in 6th grade. 7th and 8th grade was the one where I had the teacher I didn't like.
I was in a different classroom. In 8th grade.
Was it Reed?
No, you can't say it.
I
got the censor that out.
I put the teacher's name in the chat.
It's not like I'm giving out her social security.
Yeah.
Guys, I put the teacher's name in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never had her.
Oh my god. She's like one of those teachers that were strict. I think it was one of her first few years teaching. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue. But she's one of those teachers that didn't like anything. It's like, if you draw, like on a piece of paper, there's no blood, no guts, and no violence.
And no gang signs. Like, shooting like you draw certain things.
Me and Alex did that on 7th grade. We're like, oh, we're part of the gang. We're going to do this. And it drove her insane. We kept doing it and kept going and going.
Oh, you remember the other Daniel? Not the Daniel we play with, but the other Daniel. Don't say his last name.
The one you don't like?
I know. I didn't have a problem with him. I mean, I know Derek did, but remember, there was this one drawing, like in that classroom, like that. Colby, the one that you said he had 2 years in a row.
Mm.
Like, there was a drawing on a sticky note that he thought looked like a penis, and he just pointed, and he tapped me on the shoulder, and he pointed it and be like, "Oh yeah." I don't know. That's just something dumb. That's just something dumb. He said, "Do you remember that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, that was just irritating.
Yeah. Oh
God,
yeah.
you know what was really irritating?
Don't say too much.
You want to know what was really irritating?
Well,
It was poppers. Those fucking poppers.
Paper poppers? Oh my god, I used to do those all the time.
oh yes, I remember those. I used to make them all for you. I was the one who made them all, and y'all just kept
Yeah, I remember like I was about to get somebody with it and the principal snatched it out of my hand.
Speaking of things that go pop, so I got firecrackers one year. It was
Oh
my 8th
my-
grade. So anyway, it was 8th grade year.
You
and-
did not.
Was it after
bring
I had left?
firecrackers.
Is it after?
Hold on. It wasn't the ones you light up. No, it was just the ones you slam on the ground, but not the little poppers. These are like a little bit more with a bang, like big bang. So,
Oh, you mean the
Question.
ones with like little bags and rocks?
Oh, was it after I had
no,
left?
I'm not talking about little bags of rocks. It was a cylinder. It was a red cylinder made of paper with stuff in it. I don't really know, but after you slam onto the ground, it makes a huge pop. Anyway, so one day I decided, hey, I'm going to go to the top of the stairs, and I'm going to drop it down the stairs where people are walking. And I dropped it down, and it lands on someone's head and pops on their head.
Holy shit.
Oh, I felt bad. I felt bad for the person because I didn't know them. But the Daniel we do like, Daniel, the one we play with,
Yeah.
I remember telling this story. He's like, dude, that was you? And I was like, yeah, why? Because after you did that, the teacher locked down the class for like 20 minutes. I had to take a test that day. I had to rush.
Wait, you had to take a test that day and not the what?
Yeah, the class next to the stairs did a little lockdown from the pop. She was like, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? We're going to all stay in spot for 20 minutes, and we're not going to take our test till later, so you have to rush it. It was like,
Oh my god.
Then he told me, he was like, you are a dick. I was like, yeah, I know I'm a dick.
The question was this after I had already moved away?
It was 8th grade.
I know, I moved away 2 months before the school year ended.
I think so.
Yeah. I would have loved to see that. Honestly.
hilarious.
Yeah, you should have
Hey,
took a
there was
video of
3
it.
Daniels. That we
I
didn't
should have,
know.
but I didn't have a phone at that time.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
yeah,
you
there
remember,
were
you
3
remember that
Daniels.
one friend of ours, like, you know, the one, we can't say his name because the podcast, the one who popped the bone during class. You remember the weird stuff you pull up on his computer? Like, you know, and some kids would be like, dude, turn that off, the teacher's gonna see that.
That gay guys?
Not that, like, I know he searched that up. I thought me and Eli were with him. We thought that was so funny. Like, we were laughing our asses off.
That was actually really.
Why
Yeah.
can't we say Eli's name, but we can't say his name?
You know, should we say it?
I guess it's our podcast.
We
Yeah.
already did.
Alex. Yeah.
Alex. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's Alex.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Like, I remember he pulled up a music video for a song called Do Your Balls Hang Low. Oh my god. The
Do
thumbnail
your
itself
balls
was
hang
weird.
low.
The thumbnail itself was weird enough. And he. And he searched up so many weird things on Google. Like, you know, a lot of them are penis related. Cactus penis, gummy penises, nature
God, I
penis,
hope-
fleshlight.
Colby, I hope we
You hope you
Colby,
what?
I hope we go to the same college so we can do this shit.
Wait, what, Derek?
I hope we go to the same college so we can just do this shit.
Yes.
Uh,
Dick
Could you
around.
imagine?
You're going to right?
Don't say
yes,
that.
no, or maybe.
Cut it out. This part you cut out.
okay, I'll cut this part out. I guess. I don't know. Let's wait until after the podcast.
Yeah.
Before we start saying
Alright.
personal stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking about going to that certain college that we
Yeah.
want to go to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Could you what would we do honestly in college that wouldn't get us arrested or something?
Bring a gun to school. No, I'm kidding. No.
No,
That
don't
was
even
good.
joke about that. Don't even joke about that.
We just bring a pellet gun with the orange tip.
No. I
Knocked
have
off.
a perfect one. We just bring a dildo that sticks to everything and just throw it around.
Yeah. Just put it like, you know, somewhere where it's out of, make it stick somewhere where it's out of reach.
Oh, dude, we should put it on a window or something.
Or on a high window, we throw it up a building, so they need to get a very, very tall ladder and just get down.
Yeah. And anyone who touches it is automatically gay. Nothing against gay people, by the way. Just write something on the dildo. If you touch this, you gay. And just
Well,
throw it up.
what if it's a girl?
Well,
turn
then I
lesbian.
guess they're still straight. So, yeah.
What's something else? Hunter, tell us about your guitars that you got about a month ago.
Oh yeah, so let's just I got that James Hetfield signature. Like, obviously, I think I've told you, but I'm just saying this for the podcast. I got it on accident. Well, it was a happy accident because I'm actually very happy with it. My dad ordered me a $60 guitar case, and instead I get a really expensive guitar case, like a higher end guitar case. And I look inside, it's that really expensive guitar. It's like $1,300. What discounted it is, I think the normal price is like $1,800. So yeah, it's the James Hetfield Iron Cross. For those who don't know, I'm sure you can look it up right now, anyways. But James Hetfield is the rhythm guitarist and vocalist for Metallica. Just want to let everyone know that. So yeah, it's an ESP brand. ESP makes some good guitars.
You should not play it. Don't play it. Keep it on yourself for a while and then sell it later.
I'm not selling that. Hell no. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna use it. So I love that guitar.
It could be a lot of money.
Be honest, money is all. It's just I could rather just earn money because I don't want to like get something. It's just money doesn't buy you happiness in a way. I guess I don't know. I don't really know how to word it, but I like that guitar. I don't want to sell it.
I don't know. Money did get me an Xbox, and I'm pretty happy with the fucking Xbox.
Yeah, true. But I'm saying I would rather keep my guitar than get money for it. I mean, everyone's got different priorities. I mean, I'm sure you may see it a little differently, but, you know.
I get it.
Yeah. ESP makes some good guitars, though. Even their cheap stuff, their cheaper stuff sounds amazing. Like that red guitar is cheaper. It's mostly, like, you know, the more expensive stuff is mainly cosmetic and maybe, like, additional tone features. A few additional tone features. But even, like, that red guitar... It was right at 500. Even that one sounds just as good.
I got my guitar. It was for about almost 500. It was like 480 or something like that. It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I honestly thought of, like, you know, if me and you start a band, we're definitely gonna need a singer because, you know, we definitely need to find a singer because. If I'm a vocalist, I'm probably just gonna try to learn how to metal scream because I'm not really a singer.
Monotone. You're gonna sound extremely monotone.
I'm just gonna learn how to metal scream. Like if I start a metal band, I'm sure. I know you're not really into metal like I am, but yeah. I need to learn how to metal scream. Like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Well, or I could find someone else who knows how to metal scream. No, no.
Yeah. Well. Guys, I think we're running out of topics. Y'all good on this podcast?
I think it's good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys...
I just want to thank anyone for watching. And
you mean listening? I'm sorry.
Well, shut the fuck up! Thank you for listening, and, yeah. Guys?
Yeah. This is the No Name Podcast.
I want to say to the people that don't have friends that actually talk to them, thank you.
Yeah, well, this is the No Name Podcast. I really hope you enjoyed listening. If you did, maybe share it with a few friends. I don't care who you share it with. Just share it, I guess. I don't know. Well, bye, everyone.
Bye.